Alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome to a brand new episode of Minecraft Survival, and as promised in this episode we are going to set up an iron farm, and I've kind of got everything sorted out over here if we go over here and have a look. But yeah, so if we head over here, I apologise, my Labrador was mooching around. I thought he was up to something. Never trust that dog. But yeah, so if we go over here, you can see there's actually a wandering trader here. And I utilise this guy quite expensively actually to get a jungle sapling and a spruce sapling because, well, I wanted them, and the jungle is actually only across there, but I couldn't be bothered. I just actually realized how close the jungle was, and the spruce is quite a ways out, and I just couldn't be bothered. So I thought, I'll do the emeralds. It's much easier. What do you mean? The sun is going down. The stars are out in the sky. There we go. So I got jungle saplings and I got some spruce saplings, just so nobody thinks like, hey, you know what, maybe he cheated them in. I didn't actually purchase 5 and 14. I did grow a little bit. You can see I got some wood from it there. And this is a little, I don't know if this is a bug or not, but if you take the enchant off a book, it actually says enchanted book. But it's not. So I don't know kind of like what's going on there. But yeah, so we're going to set up this iron farm today, and it's kind of relatively self-explanatory, and again, relatively easy to set up. So we're just going to put some chests down first of all here, and then I'm going to grab some hoppers. And I'm not going to do all of it on camera because it isn't my design, it's actually somebody else's design. And that's right, isn't it? I believe that's right. So I'm going to get like the killing chamber set up, and then I'll bring you back. I'll show you the killing chamber, show you how it worked. You will be able to build it for my video if you really want to, but if you want a detailed explanation like block for block, I'll leave a link down below to the guy's video I'm following. Now this isn't a super fast iron farm. I had it running in a creative world. It didn't seem to work in creative. I had to switch to survival. I left it running for about an hour. I got about a stack, so it is a relatively slow one, but for a single player world, I think that that's probably going to be more than I'll ever use if I just AFK here for a few nights. There's going to be about 5 or 6 days between this episode and the next one, for me recording wise, but video wise there'll be every other day. But for me, this is because I record a week in advance. I'll have a week of nights where I could just leave this running, and I'll probably get enough for my beacon and whatnot, which will lead us into what I actually want to do next week, which is defeat the Ender Dragon, defeat the Wither, get a beacon, get another star, get all of that kind of stuff sorted out, because we are still massively behind on the things that I want. That was just pure evil. Yeah, so I'm going to get this killing chamber set up, and then I'll be right back with you. Welcome back, and I've got the killing / spawning chamber in place. As you can see, it's slightly different to the video that I watched, but I'm hoping that the modifications that I made don't make too much of a difference. The idea is we will probably have another set of chests here and here eventually, but for now I just wanted to get the farm up and running. So let me actually talk you through how this works. I have some ladders here to make getting up a little bit easier, but I may actually need some more ladders. He did say that you need about 6 to 8 in the video, but I built mine a little bit higher than he built his. I hope that doesn't mind, because I wanted 4 chests. Doesn't matter, I mean. So the way this works is this is apparently the only valid spawning location for iron golems. These are glass blocks, so they're not considered spawning, but for some reason, even this with water on it is. So the iron golems spawning this area here, and they get transported down the water stream and into the lava. The lava is at a height that, if we go here, as you can see, oops, would you game seriously stop? Okay, so actually, let's start on the chest. I can show you better from the chest. Okay, so as you can see, the lava, iron golems are 3 blocks tall. So when they're stood in this, their feet are on the hoppers, the midsection is on the signs, and the head is obviously in the lava, which classes as fire damage, and the fire is going to kill them. Now, when a player or an enemy drops an item, they actually drop it from their feet now, which means these hoppers are going to pick it up. But even so, I do believe that hoppers do pick up items before the lava can destroy them, even if the lava was directly on top of the lava. But I don't think that's an exact science. I may be wrong on that one. That's just my understanding. So this is going to kill them. The hoppers are going to pick them up, and they're gonna pop them in these chests. As you can see, I made a small mistake. Mistakes were made earlier, and I accidentally turned the lava into obsidian. I was 1 block short on this bit. I thought I counted it right, but evidently not. As you can see, we just got hoppers going into the back of the chests here, so nothing too fancy going on back there. And again, this isn't going to have an outside build per se. I'm just going to put myself into a probably inside of there. That seems like the logical place to put myself while all of this good stuff happens. And see, like, I want to see how much iron this generates overnight tonight, which will be really kind of interesting to see. So yeah, and what I'm working on now actually is the chamber that is going to house all of our villagers. And this is going to be the major problem because, well, the problem with this is this farm is at max efficiency when it has 20 villagers in it. And well, I don't have 20 villagers to pop in this. I only have about 5 or 6. So I've got to put them in it, and then I've got to breed them up. And luckily they don't take too long to breed. They just apparently require a lot of food. So I got to throw a lot of food at these guys. But I am going to look up their breeding a little bit more. And it shouldn't take too long to get them all bred up and in here. I think that was right. That is 3. Cool. That slab obviously needs to go, but there are other things that I need first. So yeah, let me get this put in place. Actually, I could do some of this while I talk with you guys, because I don't really know how to fill out the rest of this episode, if I'm being honest with you. So if we just take these beds, we could pop some of these away. Grab some more of these beds. And I'm going to need some more stuff for starters, these composters. And I can talk you through how this works. Again, I'm copying a video here, so the video is linked in the description, and he has a more comprehensive guide and a better strategy to this than obviously what you're going to get from this video, because I'm just copying. But it works. So I'm going to pop some beds down here, and this is going to take a significant while, but we can get them down. And each villager requires 1 bed, and they'll breed up to the number of beds in the area, as I believe it to be anyway. So, let's just get these down. And then, obviously, the villagers, they're going to need, like, a workstation. They're going to need a work area. Something to... I'm 1 bed short because I'm using a bed down there. That's okay. We could deal with that later. And... well, you can use any workstation, but the video actually recommends composters. Now, composters are cheap and easily renewable, or the resources are easily renewable, but you guys on Bedrock have this so much easier. It just requires slabs on Bedrock. In Java, it requires fence posts instead, which I don't get. I don't get why the recipe is different there. I don't know. That's a strange one. But yeah, we're going to cover these so the villagers don't get stuck in them. And this is a villager spawning chamber. So now I have the unenviable task of transporting my villagers all the way from over there, all the way in here. Oh, if only I could use creative mode. Of course I did bring glass for me. I am a sightseer from the future. So, yeah, I need to work a way to get these villagers up here, which is not going to be the easiest of tasks. But, yeah, I suppose we can do that. So, yeah, as you can see, I've already laid a pathway, which means I'm going to have to actually craft some rails and stuff, but I don't really see that being too much of a problem. So, yeah, let me get to this, and I will bring you back once the villagers are indeed in their new home. I mean, I'm not a very nice guy, am I? Gonna stick villagers up there, and I mean, at least they're gonna have company, you know. It's more than what I've got at the moment. All I have are dogs, which one of them dogs, not mentioning any names, Pongo, has decided that my right arm is his, and he likes taking off with it. Now, I don't know about you guys, But me, I'm very attached to my right arm. I really am attached to my right arm. And I don't like the idea that the dog's going to run around with it for a couple of hours. Better get on this. Not looking forward to this bit at all. But yeah, I'll see you back. Yeah, what day is it? It's Tuesday, the something or other. I'll see you in December. Welcome back, and I just wanted to show you the transportation method I'm using and the way that I'm getting my villagers into the system. And also this way nobody can say that I cheated them in, because I'm doing this legit. And if you are new to this series, you've only just started watching this series, then maybe you'll understand where I get the villagers from, because like I said, this series has gone on for 30 some episodes and people may not even know that this was originally a vanilla village. And I was smart. I trapped all of my villagers down here in, well, let's just say I'd probably be done for cruelty. Okay, yeah, cool. They can't actually get out of there. Good. Because the last thing oh, don't want that. I'm so sorry. I am really, really sorry about that. My friends, I am indeed very sorry. Okay, cool. So, let's actually pop a minecart here. Come on, someone go into it. Yes. Okay. And I am going to nudge them. Yes, I know. I should probably use powered rails here. And believe you me, judging by the trouble these guys are giving me, I am seriously debating it. Can he not go up there? Because seriously, guys, down. I'm not letting you out. Go on. Down. You too, sir. Come on, we just want this guy to go. And he would go if you guys weren't blocking his path. Like, look at you, you ignorant. You're ignorant. That's all you are. Look, he wants to go. But you guys are all, look at you. Look at you all. This guy is beloved by these people. Okay, so now we got 2 of them into minecarts, but I only have the 2 minecarts. Come on, nitwit. I actually don't care about the nitwit. But if I kill him, it counts as a negatory action, doesn't it? Okay, fine. You're going to make me go and get a powered rail. What is a powered rail, anyway? I know it's like gold and redstone. And does it include iron? Okay. We need the powered rail to give him that boost. So let's grab some gold. Ooh, I actually don't have a lot of gold. And hopefully I can get a powered rail. Oh, I actually get 6. That's plenty. Okay, cool. Actually, let's use a redstone torch for this. I think it would be a much better choice. I do have powered rails going over there, so don't worry about that. So let me get this in place. Let's jump down here. Excuse me. So let me break that. Let me put a powered rail here. And power. Okay, this should boost you this way. How is... You know what? Give me a moment. First village has been sent. It took some jiggery pokery. The only trouble is, I don't know quite where he's gone. I don't know if he's like, he was out of there, he took a little bit of damage, and then he was gone. So I'm hoping that he's made his way over here, because I had to stop and block that entrance in, but he looks to be in there. Look, it looks like we've got 1. So out of the 20, the question is how many will we get? And I need to get this minecart back. And I am slightly worried to the extent in which getting in and out of here. So we got 1 guy in here and he's chose the farmer profession, which is awesome. There we go. And ooh, I better make sure I use the silk touch one. This one's my silk touch one. Because these guys are a pain in the rear. And actually, I should use... Where's the sun? The sun is actually starting to go down. I will put another bed in there in a bit, but... Yeah, I wanted to show on camera myself actually getting the villager in there because, well, one, You have no idea how easy it is just to go into creative, spawn the villages in there, and say you put them in here yourself. Anyone can do that. So easy. But this is the survival world, and I like the survival aspect. You know, the challenges like this, I actually like them. They will make playing survival worth it to me, so I kind of like to show them off. So yeah, there's that. So let me get all of those villages in there, all but the nitwits going in there. The nitwit can stay behind, and then hopefully they'll breed up. There's actually more in that hole than I thought there was. So I only thought we had like 4 or 5 in there, and I don't know if I don't know if they've bred or not, because when I did this in a creative testing world, I actually copied this world and I built it because I wanted to see if it would produce something over here, and it did. It worked. So even though this is classed as a village itself, I could build it there, so I imagine building it over there is no problem. But yeah, so I was gonna put it there, but then I decided against that idea. And I only had like 5 villages in there, I believe. And then now I've gone down there and there's loads. So I don't know if there's been some breeding going on while I've not been here, because, well, we do have quite a few beds in this place, so it is certainly possible. So I actually want to drop in here, and as you can see, come on, there we go, matey. Is going to take some damage. I need to get a block. Otherwise, the villagers are going to try and escape. Make sure that I put it at least enough so that I can't get down there. That means that they won't be able to get up there. And if we go over here, that'll be another one in. And I suppose we could actually do 2 at a time. That would actually make a lot more sense. So let's get ourselves a second minecart. And oh wow, I was expecting a little bit more trouble getting villagers in there. Unfortunately, they do take a little bit of damage at this bit, but I would rather them take that block of damage than my villagers actually escaping. So yeah, I'm going to move as many of these villagers in there. I don't know if nitwits count or not, so I'm not going to. Plus, all of these villagers are going to be farmers, and so I can come up here and trade with them. It'll make getting things a lot easier. So, you know, getting emeralds and stuff, because these will trade all farmable goods, and we can make a bunch of nano farms and stuff, which I actually want to put in the farmhouse. But like I said, I want to get this place completed before episode 50. And we're on episode 35, or 36. I think we're on 36. I think I just edited 35. And so I don't think that I'm going to have the time to do all the interiors and stuff. So I want to get the vast majority of the outside done. So yeah. Now what I am going to do is, after I've got all of these villages in, I am going to leave it to run. You do realise, matey, that you are just chilling. I mean, there are parts of the world where this stuff is possible. You know, there are people who walk around selling stuff, carrying it on their heads, and you know, I just gotta say that's gotta hurt your neck after some time. I know it hurt my neck, but yeah, I wonder if we have like good relations with these villagers and what they trade. I haven't actually looked at their trades. So wheat, beetroot, what do you do? Potatoes and carrots. And wheat and thingy, yeah. So I am going to put a roof over this. Don't worry about that. I am going to do that. Oh, you're kidding me. I put I need to bring some glass with me. So yeah, let me get the rest of these villagers in, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Welcome back, guys, and I haven't moved them all in yet, but if you could just see there, this guy has just spawned. I've literally just come here. I checked the farm to see if we'd had any spawn, and none had spawned. Then I come up here to take the minecarts off of these two to my right here. And look what we got. We got an island golem. He's spawned in. Look at him. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. And unfortunately it's burn, baby, burn. But, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I punched you. I know that affects your reputation with the villager, but hopefully we can get it back. So let's grab that. So now there are 7 villagers in here, and to be honest, I think that's enough, because they are working, and we can get them to breed. Yeah, there are 7 in there. But right, so I was actually talking in the last clip. I've done a little bit of research, and I talked about possibly being able to breed with these. That's a bad idea. Actually, no, sorry, I do apologize. It's not a bad idea. In 1.13, apparently trading with a villager would make them unwilling, but apparently that's not the case. But I'm still not gonna. I'm not gonna do these guys until I'm certain that that actually isn't it. But you've got a different coat on. You're a fisherman, oddly enough. Why have you chose a fisherman trade? That is rather strange. Oh well, I suppose it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm going to continue moving them in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some food at these guys and let these breed up. And the next clip I show you will be recorded. Well, what I'm actually going to do is I'm also going to take fence post-ups on the corners here. You put stuff in the composter? They put stuff in the composter? I mean, these are villagers from 1.13, so I guess they still carry their inventory over. I never thought of that. This guy is really indecisive on what he wants to be. There is a shipwreck over there. I wonder if that's got something in it that's making him... I don't know. But either way, we've got this all set up. We've seen that it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take... There's cobble over there. I don't know what that's doing over there. Anyway, I'm going to take some fence posts up on the corners, and then I'm going to slab over it to prevent lightning from striking this. And I'm also going to obviously get some more villagers in here, breed them up, and let this thing run overnight for the next few nights. And yeah, I'll record the next clip shortly before I actually edit this video fully. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. Well guys, it's been a week, and boy do I have a couple of stories to tell you. It turns out this entire week has been one huge fail on my part. So let's just take a look and we'll see. I've left this running every night I've gone to bed. And this is the extent of the iron. There's a little bit in this top chest. For some reason this top chest catches a little bit of iron, but really not a significant portion. This isn't much for an iron farm. I mean, this is a good amount because it's been kind of idle. But I did breed up the villagers, and I don't know exactly how many I've got, but I think I've got a reasonable amount now. And we've got, you know, nearly enough for a beacon. I mean, if I combined it with the iron that I've got over there, we certainly have enough for a beacon. And in addition to that, we actually have some cats just roaming around. There's two. There's this one that's kind of running away from me. And then I'm sure that there's another one over here. I'm not quite sure exactly what happened to it, but I'm sure there was a black one roaming around somewhere. But yeah, let's talk about my colossal fail. So I did try to leave this running every night this week, so that there would be a nice pile of iron to grab from. I'm going to grab that for the thumbnail anyway. But yeah, I mean, there was one night where I left it paused like this by accident. There was another night where I decided at first that in here would be suffice, and I left myself kind of... I apologise. I could have sworn I heard something come from the dining room. My house must be haunted. Anyway, back to more serious things. I left myself here, and apparently this was enough for a creeper to see through here and actually blow up. And he blew up the chests, or at least he blew up these front portions of the chests. And since the iron always goes into the top portion here, I think that, I mean, I don't know. I think he blew up some of the gold, the iron that was in there, because when I checked the chest afterwards, there was only a bit of iron here. In this sort of like, this area here, and then when I put two chests back together, the iron remained in this bit here. So I don't know if the iron was originally in that chest or how the mechanisms work, but that happened. Then there was the day that my computer updated. Apparently Windows had an update, and it turns out I did lose something. Yeah, Windows did have an update at some point, and that reset my computer, and I was not very happy about that. Then I came down one morning, my computer was unplugged. Oh look, there's the other cat. Look, I knew there was two around here. And the only thing that I can think about of why my computer would be unplugged is either A, my house is indeed haunted, or the more likely option is my Labrador whacked it out with his tail like he's done before. So I'm going to have to put something around my power strip just to make sure he doesn't, because it's like halfway up the wall. But yeah. And then I was blocking myself in with the only blocks I had at the time, which was these two. This is good, but I completely forgot about Enderman, and Enderman must have moved this because I woke up this morning to being dead. Now you may wonder, oh, but you've got all your gear back. You must have cheated it in. I was very, very lucky, actually, this morning that I actually caught this while I was here. Because you see, I came to my computer and I was here dead. I'm like, what? So I dart on my computer. I quickly spawn back over there, and I dart over there. There's actually a window missing because it was quicker for me to go through the window to get over here, and I got all my stuff and I managed to get it in time. But I seem to be missing my steak. It's just kind of hit me now that, oh no, I must have put it in here. I have my steak. But yeah, so I was very, very lucky because normally I sleep until about 11 o'clock. But for some reason this morning I decided to get out of bed at 10:30. And if I'd have done what I normally do, which is go straight to my bathroom and do my teeth and have a whiz, that would have taken me about 5 minutes and I would have lost all my stuff. It was thankful that I decided to let my Labrador out because he was whining. So I came downstairs to let him out and thought, you know what, I'll just poke in my office, see how I'm doing on Minecraft, make sure everything's okay, and I'm glad I did. So yeah, unfortunately we didn't get as much iron as I wanted, but the 1.14 iron farms are a lot easier to build, I think, but they don't yield anywhere near the amount that 1.13 ones did. It would have been nice to actually have a 1.13 one, and maybe that was a project we should have worked on in 1.13. But unfortunately there's little to nothing that we can do about that now, unfortunately. This is kind of a slow iron farm, if I'm being honest. And as you can see, he blew up the ladders as well, but the glass kind of remained intact. It was kind of weird. There was a hole here, by the way, that I filled in, but I didn't bother filling in this hole. So I think he must have triggered a second creeper explosion. But yeah, so guys, that's going to call it for this episode. So if you have enjoyed the video, please do consider leaving a like. It really helps out the channel and I really do appreciate it. So please do leave that like and click subscribe if you want to see more from me, guys. I'm Casey and thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.